Or now, folk pop band Ben&Ben continues to make music amid the pandemic. The nine-piece band recently released two new songs ahead of their upcoming second album, and they're called Upuan and Magpahinga. I spoke with some of the members of Ben&Ben, and they told me about the inspiration behind these tracks and how it's like living together and creating new music amid challenging times.
It's been almost a year ever since na nag-decide kaming mag-move in. And now we're recording again our second album. But we just released two singles, Upuan and Magpahinga. We also released a music video for Magpahinga starring Joel Torre and Bella Padilla. And we're very proud of those two songs because they represent what we want to say in these times. Upuan is a song that's very lively, brings us back to earlier days wherein things were much simpler, and yung kilig at yung tension na nafe-feel mo nung high school ka, nandun sa song na yun. And Magpahinga naman is a song about the current times, and it's dedicated to all of those who need to have a rest kapag pagod na pagod ka na.
Okay, so let us go back a little bit and dissect it. Just who thought of the term upuan? I mean, why upuan? Of all the things you could have called the song, bakit naman upuan?
Well, I guess there was a challenge to, sige nga, sulat ka nga ng song about a chair.
Because of a lot of our songs use like household objects or
Oo.
doors, branches. That's not a household object.
That's
Oh.
right.
Pero I guess it's a fun challenge always to, be reminded of something when you see like a seemingly ordinary object that you just take for granted na kunyari ito nakaupo kami sa upuan. Pero then you as an artist, you have these ideas that come to life when your mind is crazy with creativity.
So you had your upuan, of course, which was fun and light, and then you have another song, which is your Magpahinga. Totally different in terms of being more meaty, probably more meaty. How did you guys think about writing that song? I'm sure it resonated to a lot of people that were going through so many hard times.
It is a song that we offer to everyone who's really having, because I mean, most of us are having a tough time nowadays because of the pandemic and all the changes. But it was also born out of the feelings and the experiences that we went through in the past few months because of the situation. You know how we go through periods of suffering and challenge, and then we kind of ask ourselves now, why do we have to go through that? And the way we try to answer that is maybe so that we could be there better for other people.
And for you guys, I understand, like for Pao and for Miguel, that your sister had COVID, and how difficult was that for you guys?
Yeah, I think kumbaga that was the experience talaga na kumbaga really hit us hard because it really is a challenge to be there for someone when you can't be there for someone, and I think that was precisely what happened. Pero yun nga, thankfully they got better, but at the same time we're also aware that yun nga parang the outcome of what happened to our family, not everyone is that fortunate, and that's why for those who are going through worse and everyone else, kumbaga, the song is really our way of being there for them. Parang ganun.
Okay, of course, I'm sure a lot of people really appreciate those two songs. One is more upbeat, and of course, the other one, as I said, is more heartfelt, knowing that, we can always count on Ben&Ben in terms of, taking care of our souls and mga hugot lines and everything else. Ben&Ben is in there for us. Before I go on with my next question, congratulations first of all, you guys just recently celebrated. Oh my gosh, 4 years na ba?
4 years,
Yeah.
grabe.
Parang
Sobrang,
lifetime ang 4 years for you guys.
grabe. Naalala ko yung first time natin sa New Day. Alam
I
mo yun? Tapos sobrang kabado kami nun. Kasi isa yan sa mga first guestings namin eh. Na ever. Tapos parang, ang gagawin natin dito? Ang daming camera, ang daming ilaw. So parang, sobrang naninibago. Tapos sobrang aga, yun din yun. Sobrang aga nung
Well, I'm so happy that New Day and myself in particular, was able to be part of your journey, 4 years of Ben and Ben. What's the one thing that you guys realized, I mean, as a band during this pandemic?
I have confirmed that we are a band of introverts because I feel like
Yes.
if we weren't, then I think in this span of 10 months we would have had a lot more fights, a lot more arguments. But people always ask us like, "Wow, you've been living together for 10 months. Isn't that hard?" And we're always like kind of surprised because we're like, "Huh, we're okay." And I think it comes from like the fact that each of us kind of know how to give each other their space because we also very much want our own space to be respected.
Have you adjusted to online gigs, or I've seen some of your IG shows. I mean, how do you guys get hyped up for that?
So different. It's so different. Because in our live shows before and live interactions, like we'd get energy also from the fans, from the people who watch. Because like what Andrew said, like we're a bunch of introverts, so it can be hard to find energy from within ourselves to project. So before the pandemic, when we'd have interactions with the fans, we'd get energy from them, like a lot of it. So during our first shows last year, in the beginning of the pandemic, it was definitely a challenge for us to find the energy to sustain a few songs in a set for a video, and there's no one there except us, except ourselves, who and our team, who we just support and give each other energy. Na lang look at each other in the
Tas
eyes and be like, yeah, let's do this.
walang palakpakan eh. So like after a song and it's just pure silence, we're like,
Yes,
did we do okay?
nice one.
it's a different experience playing for a camera, but virtually for an audience. And we just do our best to, keep up with the times and with transferring that energy, hoping that it's passed on the right way kahit na parang, of course it's filmed and through a video. And we just prepare by, practice lang kami palagi. And ngayon, nag-record kami. So yun nga, yung apat sa amin wala dito. Kasi nag-record sila. And I guess, as artists, it just is a general thing to, keep honing your craft.
All right. Well, once again, happy anniversary. Congratulations.
Salamat,
And,
Dean. Thank you.
Wishing you many more anniversaries to come, album success, awards. I mean, you name it, it's Ben and Ben. Thank you so much for joining us here on
Thank
New Day.
you. Salamat. Thank you, Miss Christine.